As our elementary students began to age out of the program, it was evident to us how important and impactful Bonkers for Jesus was to them. And we felt compelled to not only continue to build relationships with them into their junior high years, but to also take the experiences that we were offering them up to another level. This is what birthed the idea and to what we now know today as Urban University, a program that focuses on intentionally developing students as leaders.
Two representatives from Urban University, they came down to Piper, where I was originally at, and they talked about the program, and I got interested in 6th grade. I thought it would be a fun activity to do after school. Turns out it was just more than that after I joined.
I chose to become involved with Urban University because the first class that I heard about seemed really interesting to me. And after that, I wanted to keep coming back because I ended up growing a lot, even just through the first class. Before Urban, always kind of felt like I was on the outside, not really a part of the things going on with everyone else around me. Then in Urban, there were two students in particular, Jalen and Maritza, and they really helped me feel accepted and like I was a part of the things happening. And that just really helped me because I hadn't really felt that much before. And yeah, it really helped me feel like I was really becoming a part of a family with Urban University.
One of my favorite sounds at Urban University is conversation, because many of our students don't know one another when they first come to the program because they're coming from different schools and different parts of the community. But when we sit down and share a meal together, it becomes the perfect platform and catalyst for engagement and building friendships with one another. And those conversations that happen so organically quite often are just really sweet to just sit back and listen to.
I was in Bonkers for Jesus, so the next year in 6th grade, they told me about Urban University. And Bonkers for Jesus, I was a part of medical science and ASL. In Urban University, I've taken ASL, sewing, culinary arts a couple of times, leadership a couple of times, outdoor adventure. There was the acting one too. That's all I can remember right now.
I was first introduced to the Erie City Missions Youth Ministry actually by one of my friends. Her brothers went here and they really enjoyed it, and so I thought maybe I should try out a class. I feel like the program makes an impact and continues to make an impact in the community by teaching kids new things, helping them become leaders and better people, better versions of themselves, and making everyone like me less shy, more confident, and it's really impacted me and impacted a lot of other people.
I was impacted by my involvement, just like different things like confidence level, leadership skills. Urban opened up a lot of doors for me, lots of opportunities, and I got to meet a lot of cool new people.
I was really impacted by Urban University by getting to meet a lot of new people and have them share their experiences and different opinions about new things.
Then there are also just really great courses. Like the first class I had taken was digital animation at Community Access Media, and then I've taken too many courses to name, except I've done things from outdoor leadership to cooking and sewing, just tons of different things that I've really just been able to find different areas that I enjoy that I never really would have thought I would have. Like, I never thought that I'd enjoy baking or sewing. I had just signed up for the courses because I wanted to continue to grow and try something new.
So all through my Urban University journey, I did a lot of courses, culinary arts courses, outdoor exploration, podcasting, martial arts, and they just have a lot of funny moments. One of my favorite moments in outdoor exploration was when I was gonna go ziplining, but I think it didn't dwell on me that I had to actually go off the edge and like just be on a rope. So the mentor that was on the sport platform, he just pushed me out of nowhere without heads up. I was like, okay.
My favorite memory of Urban would be during the physics class in the boats. It's fun. We had a pirate battle where we had to angle the ships. Well, we had to angle the cannons to actually shoot the ships.
My favorite course is probably pickleball because I got to learn a new sport that I didn't even know existed, and I literally thought that you had to hit a pickle. But it was really fun, and I got to meet a lot of new friends that we're still friends today.
The courses I have taken was media editing and production, graphic design, creative writing, physics, and documentary and filmmaking. One of my favorite memories of being part of this program was actually probably one of the scariest memories also. It was when I was in creative writing and I had to stand up on a stage and read a paper that I wrote. It was so scary, but everyone was so encouraging. All the mentors, all the students were so nice and encouraging me and told me that I did great. And I went up there and I was so nervous, and really got me out of my comfort zone, but I was really happy I did it.
I believe that Urban, for me personally, had just like, it just made me mature so much that to where like, if you would see me and like 6th grade me, like I know it's like an age difference, but like the maturity is crazy. I believe that Urban has definitely like made me a better person, made me more confident, you know, more mature. I think if I hadn't had Urban, I probably wouldn't have went to college, to be honest. I just think that now in my life that I'm settled, I'm happy, I've found God, that I think college is the next step for me, and I think Urban.
The Urban University courses have definitely made an impact in my life in just my own growth, but it's also really helped in my decision for what I want for my future. I had no idea what I wanted to do for a career for the longest time. And it was only somewhat recently after doing graphic design courses with Urban University that I ended up kind of deciding that that's what I want to do. I really enjoy being able to use creativity to help other people or express myself, and that's something that I can do with graphic design.
It's helped with my, like in 6th grade when I first started it helped with me being more social outside of my friend group, and it helped me be more of a leadership role in my household and stuff like that. And after COVID, it helped with my social battery because I did not like being around people after COVID, and it's helping with that.
I came back because my teachers at school said this past year, something has changed in you. And I thought, oh, it's because of Urban University. And my parents have changed in me this past year as well.
I'm just excited to continue to grow because I know that I've grown a lot in my maturity and just my confidence in general. And it's just really cool to be able to have a program that is really focused on helping you become your best self. And that's a really big reason why I just keep coming back.
So what I would say to any 7th grade student that maybe want to join, maybe not, is just give it a chance. I mean, I believe it's a strong community. You're going to be loved here, accepted. You're going to do a lot of new things, a lot of growing moments, a lot of leadership moments, but at the end of the day, it's just, I personally think that you should do it.
We spell community with 2 U's, and I don't think that we can underestimate the intentionality of this word because Urban University goes beyond the program itself. As staff, mentors, students, and families, we have walked through funerals, cancer, surgeries, COVID, financial hardships. But equally, we have celebrated birthdays, graduations, college acceptances, weddings, and retirements together, because that's what community is.
Urban has offered my family the opportunity to make connections that we might not have otherwise with other families that have different cultures, different ethnicities, and form relationships with them and interact and form friendships that they would probably not have had the chance to do otherwise.
I've been impacted in a lot of positive ways. Like, they've been a really good support to our family. Like I said, when we moved here in 2019, I don't have any family here. Like, my family's all from Indiana. Sylvester's primary family is from Chicago, so he has extended family here. So I feel like they have become like a second family for us. And like the community within UU has been so great. Like, it's awesome meeting other parents, and the youth is great. And they're like a really positive inspiration for kids. I think one of the first people the kids met was Jalen, who has actually become one of their best friends. Like, he's over all the time, spends the night. He's like a third son to me. So it's nice that we've been able to like make a family here without having like my immediate family here.
The parent workshops and the family workshops that Urban University offers to the family is not just for the students. If you know anything about Urban University, or if you don't, they promote community. And so it's just not the student. It would take the student to partake in the program, and then afterwards they invite the families to come and join as well too. So we partook in a few of them. My favorite is the garden. We went to Miss Stephanie Siner's garden. She has an urban garden. And then we also partook in the chess workshop where, so I have 5 children who partook in the program, and they're all beginners to advanced players. And we sat down together, we fellowshiped together, we learned how to play chess and how those logical and critical thinking skills applies to our life. And so I think it's a community that Urban University is trying to build. We're greatly impacted. As a mom, I would say I'm indirectly impacted, but just seeing my children, the gifts and skills and talents that the Lord has blessed them with, coming into the program and that being highlighted, and not just their strengths, because a lot of programs or any place you want to go somewhere where you can use your strengths. Urban University focuses on their weaknesses too, keeping them accountable to growing and those weaknesses into strengths, and just the programs that they offer, the mentors, everything that they can take advantage of, or it's just a really good program. So I'm impacted just seeing them grow.
I think my best part is just seeing how my boys have turned into young men. That has been my favorite part, and what a blessing that I have seen my boys weaker in some areas when they came in, and over time they've been held to the challenges they've made for themselves and held accountable. And there are a lot of different programs that kids can be involved in, but there aren't a lot that really connect with the kids, hold them accountable to the challenges they set for themselves, encourage them and connect with them on a very regular basis to make sure that they're growing. And I have seen my boys almost come in like boys, and I'm watching them turn into these young men who have just gained a heart for others and have been able to put that into action, in different opportunities throughout the community. So not only have they grown and learned different skills, but I'm just watching how Urban has encourage them to grow and just become young men that I just couldn't even picture.
The impact that I feel that urban makes in the community is that it helps youth find their way. Like with, you know, Erie to me is a good city. I love the city. Honestly, when I moved here, like a lot of people are like, oh, Erie. I'm like, I actually like it a lot here. It's had a very positive impact on my life. And there's a lot here that people don't know about. So I think it really helps you see like the resources that are out there, the connections they can make. Like I know last year they got to meet one of the judges. Like a lot of youth doesn't just get that, especially like not always in the school system. So it gives them that chance to go meet community leaders and talk to them and see how they can learn to like change the city and make differences, even being teenagers. Because I feel like sometimes kids don't think that they can make changes and that it's hard, but I think meeting with adults that show them that you have a voice, you can do things, you can help change things really helps them.
As a mom of 4, I know what it's like to juggle different opportunities and different activities for my kids to be involved in. And we've chosen at this point to have urban be our primary focus because of what it has done with getting my kids involved in the community and the exposure they've had to different opportunities, the skills that they've learned, the people that they've been able to gain friendships with. And I would just encourage parents to consider this, because I can almost guarantee that they will see their child grow and they will see the impact that this program would have on their child.